Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who comments. Thank you for everyone who shares and likes. So in today's video we are going to talk about how to make beans using the electric pressure cooker. And today we have the Nutricook electric pressure cooker, and we have our beans which are already soaked. They are overnight soaked. So I'm going to take you through how I'll prepare these beans in like 30 minutes or so. Thank you. Keep watching for more. So guys, this is our electric pressure cooker. I'm going to take you through some of the features that it has before we use it, so that you may understand the steps that I'll be taking you through. When you buy the electric pressure cooker, which is Nutricook, these are some of the things that you get in the box when you're unboxing. So you get this mesh tray, which is mostly used when you're boiling things like the eggs, or maybe the sweet potatoes, or anything that is dry and you need it dry and you're just steaming it. Then it comes with a spoon. You can use this spoon to serve or maybe even cook. It comes with a rice paddle. You can use this to cook your rice or to serve your rice once you cook, because you can also use this electric pressure cooker to cook your rice. You can use it to cook your biryani. You can use it to make your soup, to make your meat stew, to make the beans. Today we're going to do the beans together. You can use it to make chicken, to make eggs. You use this when you make this mesh when you're making your eggs, because you don't dip the eggs in this sufuria that it comes with, or the pot. You just dip it inside. Then we have this setting for slow cooking, and we have this one is for canning. We also have porridge. You can make porridge using this electric pressure cooker. You can steam your veggies. You can also make a cake. You can make yogurt, and you can also pressure cook. And sometimes you can even delay the food, the timer when you're cooking. And we have this is satay. You use it when you're making your onions when you're cooking your onions with the cooking oil. So this is how the electric pressure cooker looks inside. We have that burner. So this is where the pot goes in. Then in the lid, on this lid, we have this rubber thing. This rubber, I believe this is used to pressurize the pressure. Yeah, I believe it's used to control the pressure, or maybe to prevent the pressure from leaking from the pot. Then it comes with this extra rubber thing also. I don't know when you use that. It comes with these silicone gloves. I believe these ones you use when you're probably picking out the pot from this electric pressure cooker when it's still hot. So they come too. Then it comes with this lid, the Nutricook lid. You use it to cover the pot when the pot is inside the pressure cooker. When you're cooking or when you're sauteing, this is when you use it. So now the whole pot goes inside the electric pressure cooker when you're cooking. So I'll take you through. So today we had our beans. I had pre-soaked them overnight, so that's why you see them with some water. I had already cleaned, so we are going to go straight to the cooking part. So now guys, I'm going to take you through how we'll prepare the beans. First of all, I'll switch on the electric pressure cooker. That is how it appears when you first switch on. It will probably give you the last setting of how you used it when you're preparing the previous meal that you had. So we are just going to do the cancel so that it restarts. It goes off, then we press it again, it goes on. So we are going to do our pot, which is graded. I'm going to put it inside the pressure cooker. I'm going to add in some warm water. I had preheated before, or rather I had boiled before. These are approximately 4 cups of hot water. So we are using hot water so that we can make the process of preparing beans faster, so that you can bring up to boil very fast. So now what you're going to do, we are going to add in our beans like so in the water. So once the beans are inside, you realize that it's already counting itself. So it is assuming that the meal has been done already because we didn't put any settings, and now it's keeping it warm. So this is the other advantage of the electric pressure cooker. Once your meal is over, it will keep it warm for, I believe, 8 hours or so. So it is already starting to count because I have not put in the settings that we need. So we are going to lock, or rather close, the pressure cooker so that we do our settings. So once we've closed the electric pressure cooker, we have this valve. This valve, you have to ensure that it's not venting, it's not on the venting side. You have to turn it to the sealing part. This side we have the venting, this side we have the sealing. You have to make sure that you have sealed it so that it does not allow vapor to come out, because you need that warm vapor to pressurize the pressure cooker so that it may begin to boil. So now we are going to cancel whatever settings are here, then we switch it on, then we going to cook to boil them in 20 minutes. So I'm reducing the timer, which is automatically installed. So we have 20 minutes. So sometimes you might realize that it takes more than 20 minutes for it to cook. That is because it also requires some few minutes to preheat. As the beans are coming to boil, you realize that there is steam escaping, and this is to tell you that the pressure is rising, and it's going to seal in a few. There we go. So now that tells you that the pressure is already enough in the pressure cooker. So the pressure has sealed, and that's why we sealed the vents. There we go. The timer has begun, and as you can see, we have 20 minutes to go. So in 20 minutes time, our beans will be ready, and we are going to remove them from the pressure cooker. So you can also see that now the setting is at cooking. We are now at cooking. So that tells you that the boiling has begun. So guys, the timer has gone off. Now that tells you that the cooking process is already over, and you'll also realize that we have now moved from cooking to keep warm. So the food is no longer cooking, it is in the keeping warm mode, and as it stays in the keeping warm mode, it is also depressurizing. As you can see, the keep warm timer, or rather countdown, has begun, it has begun. So this tells you that the pressure cooker is depressurizing automatically, but we can also depressurize manually by turning the sealing knob. We had sealed it, so we are going to turn it to the venting knob, and you're supposed to do it with at least something longer, so that when you turn, the pressure does not burn you. You can see the way it behaves. So now the pressure has gone a little bit down, and it's going to unlock this vent. So the vent is now going to pop up, and this will indicate that it's now safe to open the lid. It has gone up. We are going to open the lid and see our bean. So by opening the lid, you're supposed to press the red button inside so that it may release the lid, and you turn it gently so that the lid can be opened, and you lift it carefully to avoid the excess steam from burning your hands as you're doing so. So we are going to take a spoon and check whether our beans have been cooked properly. As you can see, they are already cooked. You can tell they are cooked properly. So you can now make your beans with whatever meal you feel like. And the other thing you need to note is that the amount of water you put does not reduce, because you do not have any water evaporating in form of steam. So if you're cooking your meal and you need some soup, you need to put a little of water, because if you do a lot of water, you remain with the same amount of water when your food is ready. So that is one thing that you need to note about the electric pressure cooker, unlike the other manual pressure cookers or cooking pots that we use in our day-to-day kitchens.